All right. So now back to the second part, where how we end the discussion on the tiers and the first coin. All right. So looking at this, we've understood now that the tiers is not like the classic program. Okay. So you mean we have to extend our tiers after the period of 30 days, right? Making you also understand something here. I'm just going to just read this, okay, so you can have uh, a good understanding. Okay. Now I said that at the current stage of multi-mining, participants provide access to. Did I take that well? At the current stage of multi-mining, participants provide access to the concept. Okay. This is the allocation of the maximum number of force coins corresponding to its tier. Okay. In the next stage, tiers will become metaverse access levels, which will also be valid for a month. So I actually explained that that's the second phase of the Uniteverse where we'll be participating in the metaverse. But the first stage is the multi-mining, which is currently on right now. Oh, sorry, will be on very soon. Okay. So now you can see the multi-mining coin set. So what is multi-mining? Multi-mining is when you are participating in the metaverse platform. Okay. You're participating in the metaverse, the Uniteverse platform. Then coin set is the number of coins that will be sent to your wallet if you get to purchase the coins. Okay, let me go to my next slide so you get to see what I'm talking about. All right. I'll come back to this particular slide. All right, so you can see here we have 9 tiers, and these are the cost for the 9 tiers. These are the cost for the 9 tiers. Don't forget I said that the first tier starts with what 50 DAI, that's $50. All right. But the full package of the first tier, you can see here is what 100 DAI. So when the payment is made, okay, the money is splitted into 50 DAI goes for the tier, that's the Uniteverse matrix, all right, while 50 DAI goes for the coin sets, all right. The same thing applies to other levels. You can see we have what the tier 2, okay, which is what 200 DAI. So the money is also split into 100 DAI goes to the networking, while the other 100 goes to what coin sets to send the coins to your wallet. I hope this is making sense. So don't get confused about what happens to the money. So you can see that we have 50 DAI for level 1, although it is possible to participate in the networking, like the tier. You just want to activate the tiers. You want to do your networking, okay, without getting the coin. It is possible to do that, but it is not possible to acquire only the coin. You have to participate in the tier, okay? But I think anybody that want to take a wise decision should just do the full package so that you are participating in the tier, and then also you are getting the first coin to your wallet. Don't forget that if you are someone that is also not probably interested in building a team or a network here, you can also decide to um, um, do it the other way around. Okay, but you have to purchase the full package. Okay, but the package, the coin that comes with a particular package will be sent to your wallet. All right. So now at the launch, we have the understanding that the coin is going to be launching with 0.5. Did I say that right? The coin should be launching with 0.25 cents. Okay, and that's really amazing. That's about uh, uh, 8 cents from hitting the dollar. Am I correct? 8 cents from hitting the dollar. So let's do the mathematics very well. If you're purchasing the first tier coin set, which costs 50 DAI, $50. So if I do $50 and the coin is launching with 2 cents, okay, that's 0.25. Okay. So that means that at the launch, you're going to be gaining 200 first coin at the launch for purchasing the first tier. Can you see that now? Subsequently, as well, it also happens if you want to do the calculation for level 2 as well. So you can do 100 divided by 0.25. Okay, so that will give you 400 false coins. So, but keep in mind, this only applies to the launch, because after the launch, you will not be able to get the 200 first coins or 400 first coins. It will start reducing. In other words, if you pay 100 DAI for coin sets, you may get something lesser because the coin will start rising. Think about it. As people begin to participate in the matrix, the demand for the coin will start increasing. And because of the demand for the coin, the coin is also going to start getting scarce. Okay. And that in itself will make uh, the coin to be scarce. And if the coin is scarce, that means that the coin will start rising. Metaphors in itself has everything ready to make this coin scarce. In addition to the fact that this coin will be also listed in the global market very soon, okay, because there's a stage for multi-mining, okay. At that stage, this coin will be sent to your wallet. It will not be sent, as you can't be able to spend it. You can only spend it inside the Metaverse ecosystem for the purpose of extending your tiers, because extending of tiers will be in false coins, okay. But I've explained that it's like 5 times lower than the amount you purchase a particular tier. So keep that in mind. So that is the understanding of the tier and the coin set. Okay, so I hope you've understood this whole thing. It is not difficult to understand. Okay, just know that okay, what you're starting with for level 1. If you want to do only marketing, that's 50 DAI. Okay, that's for the first year. But if you are interested in getting the coin and also participating in the marketing, it is 100 DAI. And also, if you are interested in doing more levels, so you do the mathematics for the first tier, the second tier, the third tier, that will be 700 DAI. And that will get you 3 levels in the tier platform, in the tiers, and also it will get you the number of coins allocated for that particular coin set. I want you to do your best to take advantage of this program during the launch, because after the launch, you may not get it that price again. You may not get it that price. The 200 first coin will start reducing. That's just what I'm saying. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's just it. That is just it for this particular presentation. Like I said, as you keep attending Zooms, don't worry, this thing will keep syncing. Let me go to my browser at the moment so you can see. Let me go to my browser here. Okay. All right. Let me go to my browser here. Okay, so over here you can see that we have about 9 days, 9 days to the launch of the first coin and the Uniteverse program. So you don't want to play with this opportunity. Okay, you want to take advantage of it. Metaverse is actually the most legit system in the world today, the most legit system. So if you've actually known about uh, Bitcoin in the past and it didn't work for you, probably you didn't know about it at the right time. This is actually an opportunity to take advantage of it at the right time. You can see where we are right now in our roadmap. We are going to the next level of multi-mining with the Uniteverse, and then the first coin, and then the Metaverse is also coming. And then you can see that we have other products coming in the future. This is going to also help a lot of us. So don't joke with these things. All right. Sorry, I want to stop here just to take questions. Just in case we have questions, let me take your question, please. So question time. Do we have questions? Please feel free to ask questions.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you very much for the presentation. Although I must say for a fact that that was so.
I see. Can you hear me? I'm not hearing you.
there's a lot for me to understand. Sorry, there was a call coming in. I
All
had
right.
to.
All right.
Yeah, it was a lot more technical for me. But I have a question that probably might help me at this point where I don't understand so much. Since you gave us direction with the core, which is the classic program, how to go about it. Let's say you activate 3 levels. That is where we are at. Where do you think we should start right now as on Uniteverse? Where do you think we are more comfortable? Because I would like to be also doing marketing plus acquiring points. At what level or what tier do you think we should start as a team?
Okay, thank you for that question. Well, for me, I would say we should do the first three tiers minimum. You can actually do more than that because now the reason why I'm saying that you can do more than 3 tiers is because you want to do your best to acquire a lot of coin at the beginning. Okay, this is not something I want to put restrictions on. Okay, but I would say that if you're also someone that's interested in marketing, okay, you may not be able to get a lot of people at the beginning of the launch. So try to secure 3 tiers ahead of time so that as you begin to do marketing, it may be 1 month down the line, maybe 2 months down the line, but you start reaping the result because you are activated later. If you want to activate 3 levels later, when you start doing marketing, you may be paying the same amount, but be getting lower coins. So the main target should be for me three tiers, coming with 3 tiers minimum. That would be 700 DAI. But that would be for those who can afford it. Okay, but for my recommendation, because another thing that Lado said is this that there are NFT possibilities for those who activate the first 3 tiers of the Uniteverse program. And also you have like 5 levels in the classic program. There's NFT possibilities for those people. In other words, that they, participating in the classic and then the Uniteverse gives you a lot more possibilities too. So I would say if you can do 3 levels, go ahead and do it. Okay, but if you can do more than 3, go ahead because the main goal is to acquire as much first coins as possible because it will help, okay, preserve a future for not just you, but also for your generation yet unborn. So I don't want to put a limit to what you can do here. If you can do more than 3, go ahead. Go ahead. But I'll say minimum of 3.
Okay, thanks. So
Thank you.
that means that if you activate less than 3, you are not going to go anywhere.
No, 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 no.
You already activated, but
No,
less than 3.
no, somebody can decide to do 1 and it's okay with that. Don't forget you're getting 200 first coins. And of course, any potential on the level 1, share my screen. The any potential level 1 is 930%. Okay. Okay, so remember that that's 930%. Where is that now? Yep, 930%. So you can decide to do level 1 if you're okay with that. Um, where is that explanation now? Look at it here. So level 1 actually has 62 spots. And if you understand that it is 15% each for 62 spots, that means that it is um uh for, I think we did the mathematics just now. 62 multiplied by 15, that would be about $400 plus. So if you're somebody that really does marketing very well, you can make a lot. And extending level 1, the first year is just $10. So somebody can decide to stay in level 1, I mean, and have a good time. Okay, but don't forget I said that there are more earnings in the higher levels. Another thing is that it's not compulsory that you must acquire the coin, but I would advise you do your best to get this thing at the beginning stage because much later it will be scarce. when other Metaverse product is launched, you can't access those products without Force coins. So, so people may even be buying from you by then to participate in the Force coin. That's if you want to sell. Okay, so for me, I want to get as much as I want, and then I make sure I keep for the future purpose. Okay, so you can set to do level one if you have the ability to for level one, because the earning potential here is still a lot. It's still a lot. $400 per complete of this 62 spot is still a lot of money. Okay, but that is if you still do your networking. Okay, because we have matrix bonuses, which may include spillovers, but like I said, but it's not guaranteed. Not guaranteed. So main thing is to do your work. Okay, if you do your work, I guarantee you that you'll see more spillovers. That's one thing I guarantee you about. Sorry, another question, please. Oh, did I answer your question now?
I think so. I am not so sure because I was talking about worst case scenario. You want to do marketing and you also want to do, you want to also acquire the coins. But what is the worst case scenario? You told us that go ahead with you don't want to like dictate or anything or talk about what level people can go from, but as a team, as I was wondering what is the best just to be um, on the safe side with marketing and with a force point.
Yeah.
The worst case scenario. Many people may not have that ability to get to the levels you're talking about. That's why I was asking that question.
Okay, like I said, for our team, I would really prefer we do 3 levels. I would really prefer we do three, but still not everybody can do 3 levels. Not everyone. So like for the worst case scenario, still do one. I mean the first level. That's the first year. As like you said, worst case scenario. Is that okay? But
Answered. Thank you.
my recommendation would be 3 levels. And if you can do more than 3 levels, please go ahead. Okay? Because this is something that once it starts appreciating in value, we can't stop it. It's not like DAI, okay? So that DAI is a stable coin, but first coin is something that was start appreciating, it will not come down. So I don't want to stop anyone who wants to acquire a lot of it. But my recommendation would be 3 levels. And if you can do more than three
I
levels,
understand all that.
okay.
Sorry, I understand all that, but at least I wanted to have a question answered for those who probably are in that state I'm talking about, worst case scenario,
Worst case
but they would
scenario.
like to acquire the first coin, and you have answered. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. So, all right. Any other questions before we call it a night? Any other questions before we call it a night here? But don't forget that the main thing is for you to keep attending the Zooms. Okay, when you keep attending the Zooms, it becomes clearer and clearer. Another thing I want to say is this, please. That is not to say that Classic is no longer working, please. This Classic is still working, all right? If somebody is not having the funds uh for Uniteverse, you can get the person to be in Classic, all right? Because Classic for our team is $40. So somebody said, I don't have $50, I have $40. Get the person on Classic. So no problem. So please, Classic is still working. Am I clear on that? Any other questions, please?
Very, thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions? Okay. Since there's absence of any questions, I'm going to stop sharing right now and I'll stop the recording. So, okay, thank you very much. So, of course, we'll see you next call. Thanks.